If you're tired of grinding hard to get mediocre results, this video is for you because I'm going to show you how to do a quantum change in your thinking to have a quantum change in your results. And this goes beyond the typical advice of taking things slowly, progress taking a lot of time, and having to grind and hustle to get to your goals. No, this goes beyond conventional thinking, but it's not motivational theory. It's actually a proven framework that I've leveraged and my clients use to win big. I first used it years ago to achieve a 15-year transformation from being a broke architect to a private equity real estate director in just 30 months instead of 15 years. And this very same year, I used it to grow my business while I was tripling my team, taking 2 months of vacation, married the love of my life, moving to America, and also running 6 marathons or half marathon. So I guarantee that if you apply this same framework, it will skyrocket your result. Not only will accelerate your progress, but more importantly, will reduce the subconscious friction that typically keep people stuck. Welcome back. I'm Castillo, founder of Selfmastered Performance Institute for founders new to the channel. Subscribe now because we release videos every single week to make you successful. And the first step is to select the right goal. See, most people choose the wrong goals because they have been told that being outlandishly ambitious is wrong, that it's much better to be realistic, but that is just an accepted form of mediocrity. You cannot operate at high performance under the assumption that realistic goals is the only thing that's available for you. In fact, research is clear on the contrary. The more challenging, the more aspirational and specific the goals you set are, the higher the resulting performance will be. So the first step is to set massive goals that truly motivate you, that you know deep inside are just exactly what you want. And here I like to differentiate what I call transition goals to final goals. See, transition goals is a mediocre, realistic goal that you choose because you are not courageous or brave if you haven't trained yourself to actually go for what you truly want. Like for instance, imagine that you want to start a tech company. You've always wanted to be a tech entrepreneur. Well, if you fall for the trap of a transition goal, you will not feel ready to just go and start a tech company. So you probably go study computer engineering and do a master's in software management and then intern at a company that is an actual SaaS company until down the line, 10 years down the line, you feel ready to actually start your SaaS business. But a high performer would just go and start the SaaS business and research online and everything that needs to be put in place in order to have a successful SaaS business. So not falling for transition goals is the first step. Go for what you actually want. Don't say that you want to make 100K a month if what you truly want is financial independence. Once you are really clear on what exactly it is that you want, you can reverse engineer the steps in order to actually get it. I like to quote Peter Thiel a lot. He said, "What is preventing you from achieving your 10-year goal in the next 6 months?" That is a constant way of thinking that I try to follow every single day. Step number 2 is to become the person that actually gets that goal. Because everyone can dream big dreams, but only a few ever achieve them. Why? Because only a few can actually re-architect their belief system and their whole identity to actually deserve the goal they truly want. And here I like to use the heroes framework. See, if you are to achieve financial independence within 1 year, or you're going to try to do that, you must see yourself in their different light. You cannot be the same guy trying to get this goal. You must radically change your self-image. And the best framework I found is The Hero's Journey by Campbell, which was a famous mythologist. When you start seeing yourself as the hero of your own life story, everything changes because failure just becomes feedback. Trials and tribulations just become stepping stones, and every suffering or every pain that you have to endure in order to get to that goal, it starts to make sense because you are a hero in the making. You are a hero in a mythic journey towards an incredibly valuable goal that you have committed on chasing. Now, seeing yourself as a hero is not enough. You have to properly define what is the belief systems and the core values and the habits that this new version of yourself, this heroic version of yourself, will deploy. And core values are in essence principles that you use to guide your thinking and prioritize. Beliefs is the truth that you have accepted as true. And the habit is the physical manifestation of your values and your beliefs. Values are how you consciously think, and beliefs is how you unconsciously guide your thinking. And in my work with entrepreneurs across all levels of business, elite performers typically default to 3 main core values and 3 main core beliefs. The core values are leverage is always seeking to do more with less to finding ways of getting other people or pieces of media or code or whatever to do the thing. It's finding the 80-20 and everything. Value number 2 is simplicity. It's trying to do the least amount of things in the best possible manner to really get the most results. And finally, number 3 is about urgency, realizing that the only resource that is non-renewable is time. So why take a year to achieve something that could take just 1 week? So leverage, simplicity, and urgency. And the core beliefs, first one is self-efficacy, which is your belief in your ability to figure things out. This one is huge. It's not about self-confidence, it's not self-belief, it's self-efficacy, which is your ability to believe in your ability to get things done. The second more belief that I've noticed in highly successful people, that everything is easy, that everything is figured outable, everything is easy, hard things don't exist for them. They just realize that it's just a matter of trying and believing that things will eventually figure themselves out. Which leads me to belief number 3, which is the fact there are no impossible goals, just hard to figure out systems. So the idea is, if you persevere enough on something you believe is easy, and every time you fail, because you will fail, you just accept it as part of being in a journey, you will eventually figure it out, right? So define yourself as a hero, understand yourself that you are on a mythical journey, and define the core values and the beliefs that eventually will guide that heroic behavior. Once you have that, you're ready for step number 3, which is define the right system. As I always say, every outcome you want is just the result of a system. And a system is a series of step-by-step cause-effect relationship that you can optimize over time. Achieving 10 millions in revenue. What is the system to get there? It's 1,000 times $10,000, right? You have to find 1,000 clients in the next 12 months. And you have to architect your business in order to be able to service 1,000 clients. And the system that you said is a lead generation system, lead conversion system, fulfillment system, everything that pertains to actually delivering the results. And you start with the end in mind, and you're reverse engineering everything that has to happen. If you want to get ripped, there's a system for that, nutritional and fitness system. If you want to find a wife, there's a system for that. Go where the people you typically like gather. That is systems thinking at its finest. And it all hinges on your ability to realize that the outcome you want, even if it's outlandish, is just the natural byproduct of a step-by-step cause-effect relationship that you can set. Then 4 is to learn to perform like an elite performer, which means really behaving like you already have achieved your final goal. Instead of putting your goals into a pedestal like most people would do, I wish I was able to become financially successful, you operate under the mindset that you have already achieved that you have the state of the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard said. This will prevent your self-sabotage, and it will train your mind to start seeing proof that you are indeed becoming that hero that can achieve that thing. And finally, step number 5, and this is very important, embrace high velocity success. See, as I said in the beginning, urgency is a core value of elite performers, no matter the discipline. So understand that there's typically a way to do what you thought it was going to take 1 hour, that it take 10 minutes. And instead of taking a month to do something, it can probably take just 1 week. And the way you do this is by systematically tracking your time, understanding how is your skill level evolving on the task that you're choosing to do, how you are upskilling in real time, what can you delegate so other people can do it for you, and how you can become better every single day. And I like to send myself an end of the report with 3 questions. What went right? What went wrong? What can I improve? If you do this every single day and you're consistently telling yourself that you're getting better, and you're training yourself to actually look for proof that you're getting better, guess what? You will get better faster than anyone else. So to recap, if you truly want to achieve a decade's worth of progress within 1 year, here's how you do it. First, you set the right goals. You go for something you actually care about, that is really lighting you on fire. We don't fall for realism. We don't set mediocre goals. We go for what we actually wholeheartedly believe we want to have. Which leads me to point number 2, which is define the right identity. You are a hero on a story. So define the hero, define the values, define the beliefs and the habits and behaviors that you're going to be doing that you didn't do before, that's going to prove to you that you are really on a mythical journey. Step number 3 is reverse engineer the system. If you want to get to 10 million and you're selling something for $10,000, sell it 1,000 times. How can you get it? How can you sell it 1,000 times? What is the system that you're going to be creating in order to attract that many leads, convert that many leads into clients, and actually fulfill those leads? Which leads me to point number 4, act as if you already have it. Don't fall for the trap of wishing. Don't fall for the trap of thinking that it will be nice to have it. Assume you already have it, so you can prevent self-sabotage. And finally, move fast. Everybody likes to boil oceans. Move as slowly as possible, minimize mistakes, realize that is not possible. Mistakes are something that will happen, and elite performers are just making more mistakes and making them faster than average performers. This is how you can achieve a decade's worth of progress in just 1 year. If you want to truly dive deeper into the psychology of an elite performer, so you can truly radically transform who you are to achieve things you didn't even know were possible, check this video here. We'll go deep into how to architect yourself into an elite performer. See you in that video.